Yo, what up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Caleb Dunbar, CEO of Kingship Mindset. Yes, sir, I got another live lesson for you guys. This one is going to be the 5 self-deepness pointers. It's going to be real deep. It's going to give you some dope insight about yourself and actually how to go about understanding things in a different type of light. So here it is. Let's get right into it. So the first pointer that I really want you guys to really be mindful of is take a second to acknowledge you shouldn't surround yourself around intensities that influence worldly behaviors. Really ask yourself those matters, man. Are we a spiritual being having a human experience? Are we a human being having a spiritual experience? Choice is yours to really understand that concept right there that I just said. But really ask yourself in that regard, man. You want to be around people who get you out of worldly behaviors, aka conditioning. So like in society, how everything is made. You work 20 years, you retire. In the sense of that thinking, you don't really have to think for it. Any job that you do, you look at it, just do 20 years and be done. Versus if you're looking to be an entrepreneur, or you're looking to go for things of your creative nature, try to do a book, try to podcast, just try to create something, go for some things. That actually requires to be around people who've already done it and always looking to do it as well. So you want to be around energy that's actually outside of conditionings of what society is based upon. And it's the structure of life. And the structure of life nowadays, anybody can accomplish it. The reason why I say anybody can accomplish that, anybody can get a job and work 20 years. It's not complicated. But not everybody can be an entrepreneur or be a millionaire and to be successful. So to run stuff around people who's out of mind thinking, that's definitely the first point to really take your time to go into. Now, the next one, don't appease anyone. Don't look to tell them what they want to hear versus what they need. And that's the big thing. For instance, like you don't want to be around people and you're just telling them things just to hype them up and feed their ego and pride, even your homies, or even somebody that's your girlfriend or just friends like that. If you know that she's going or he's going for something that's greater than themselves, then don't tell them things that's going to just be confident in here. Like, yo, bro, have you posted it? Yo, have you been writing? Yo, have you been grinding, calling people and stuff like that? Like, for instance, my business coach, they be on my and the thing about it is that I like that they on my ass because that's stuff that I need to hear. That's stuff that I need that pressure to really go to where I want to go to because I told them some personal things that I want to do and go for. And I got to get outside of my own way. So it's great to have that type of support with people around you that actually understands where you're trying to go. So give them that insight, you know what I'm saying? And if they gave you that insight on some things, then, be that friend that you just look to always be on them and ask them what they're doing and hold yourself accountable to that same measure. So don't look to say what's needed. Or should I say, don't look to say what's wanted, look to say what's needed. And by doing what's needed, it's going to cause you and that person to have a stronger bond. And that's always going to be an amazing thing to really understand. So you really, really, really want to understand that mechanism of understanding. Say what's needed, not what's wanted to the person that you're looking to be there for. Now, the next point I really want you to grab into, and we're going to start to break it down more and more from this point is forward. Masculine energy isn't supposed to be toxic or forced. It should be expressed as sacred or secrecy as received gently. So I would say this in regards to really breaking this down. Really ask yourself this. What is toxic and what is like gentle masculinity? So think about this regard. Masculinity is something that shouldn't be forced or expanded upon. Like, hey, you're gonna be respectful to me. I'm about to come at you and you need to give me everything I'm asking for and demanding for with my energy because everything I've accomplished, all this stuff needs to be done. Versus the people there's just certain guys that comes into the room. You don't need to demand anything. You know what I'm saying? Look, I know what I am. For instance, for me, I hold myself to a kingly standard. I know what I am. I don't have to prove myself to anybody. My masculinity don't need to be bold and big. It is what it is. Because understand, only me. I answer to me. So because I only answer to me, I don't expect nobody to give me that type of credit, anything like that. I just expect myself to hold myself to that counter. And because of the aura that I have is not big, when somebody talks to me, they can't but be like, man, he's just a cool guy. He's real gentle. He's in his own lane. And he's not looking to conquer other lanes to make himself noticed. He's just chilling in his own lane. I like that. What does he got going for himself? So automatically people like to be around me and people understand like what I'm bringing is not something that's demanding. It's just something that's automatically going to be respected because of the fact of the matter is that I know what I got going on. I know what I got when I'm doing. So you don't have to demand that stuff at all, bro. Just be yourself. And in that regard, masculinity should be sacred. And because it's sacred, it's perceived as gentle. So anything that's gentle, it takes it in easy. So they can't help but be alert to it. So let's get into more and more detail. I'm going to really break this one down. Honestly, it's the nucleus for respect. Really ask yourself, it's just like out the picture. The nucleus for respect is honesty. And when I say honesty, it's based upon yourself. Are you honest with yourself? When you're honest with yourself, it covers all aspects of your life. Because the reason being, you're not walking in a falsitude of who you're looking to be or who you want to be. You're just looking at who you are because you're honest with yourself. And that's the biggest thing that you really want to ask yourself what you're looking to do. So I ask you to really break it down and honestly make it as how it just boosts up everything. When you're honest with yourself, your emotional intelligence go to a whole nother level because the fact that matters, you're not fighting against your emotions. You're accepting your emotion for who you are because that's what makes you you. Impeccable agreements. Really ask yourself in this regard when you actually talk to somebody, when you're honest with yourself. For me, when I don't really go back and forth with somebody. It's like wow, bro. Like I'm speaking my truth to you. If you don't take it, don't take it. If you do, cool. All bets, it don't matter because the fact is I'm at peace with my honesty. I'm at peace with knowing what I'm saying is based upon me. And of course, for me, I'm open-minded, yet closed-minded at the same time. And the reason why I say that is more so the earth, or should I say the world, is not full of people who calls themselves woke or who thinks for themselves and not allow society to think for them. So because I know that, then I allow myself to not really look to take too much in from anybody. I protect myself because I know I'm a rarity of a person now. And another thing, healthy responsibility. Really look into that regards and the honesty standpoint when you're looking at stuff like that. You look at your responsibilities in a very clean and understanding way. Like, why am I with this girl right now? I can't be responsible for her and well-being like that because I'm barely responsible for myself. I need to get myself in order and myself checked. Let me line up my priorities. Let me make sure each one is being covered every day before I take on any responsibility that caused me to get out of line on who I'm not going to be. So really, you see what I'm saying? So, the healthy responsibility is a big thing, but all the stuff centers based upon honesty. And of course, conscious communication. When you're honest with yourself, the conversations you have with people is on a whole nother level. The reason being is that the frequency that you're both going to be operating at, or not even say both, the one that's the operation, the frequency you can influence because of your honesty, people can feel that. People can feel when you're authentically you, man. And it's really dope thing to have. And for me, myself, I can't help when I'm around people, people automatically, vibe with me. People automatically love me because I'm just a chill vibe, but yet alone, I'm very intelligent, but let alone, I love to challenge people in their beliefs. And the reason why I challenge, and I hope they challenge me, it makes me more grounded within myself, or it makes me have a layer that I can explore within myself. So conscious communication is always a dope thing. And of course, last but not least, the fifth pointer. Strength isn't a number, but in quality. Strength is a number, but in quality. And you probably like, what the hell does that mean? Let me break it down. Quality over quantity essentially means choosing things to a high standard matters more than the amount or number of things that you have. To put it into another way, value matters more than value. Really ask yourself in this regard and all those things and stuff that I'm just saying. And let's break it down. New perspectives and ideas. There's a lot of perspectives, a lot of visions that we all have within ourselves and we exposed to and all stuff like that. But out of all those ones, which actually are the ones that actually can make something happen to do some things. So perspectives and all the visions and everything you have, all of them may not be great. So you have to know how to filter each one out and really understand which one are the quality ones that you can make happen now or you need to prioritize for later. Access to new types of opportunities. Even looking at another regard, that's more so networking. Really ask yourself for networking. You don't have to know a whole bunch of people. Sometimes you can just know a select few, and those people just know everything. And because you have access to those select few, now your opportunities in life is just holding the level. So that quality of people that you're looking to have around you, that circle, it always have to be big. It can be small, and those small people can have a nucleus of everything. And raise profile. And in regards to everything I'm saying, in regards to just myself and all the things I'm doing for people, providing value and respect is one thing to open guys' minds up and all. It raises your profile and understanding, I'm not looking to touch millions. That would be dope and all. But I'm looking at a select few and a quality man that really needs this type of insight to be heard, the value, and be able to help them, help you guys. You know what I'm saying? That's the real key in that. So that kind of automatically just raises your profile of knowing what you got to go. So with that being said, I really, really hope that you guys enjoy these 5 self-deepness pointers to really be mindful of. And with that being said, you're welcome to DM me deep. You can welcome DM me also on IG, at Kingship Mindset. It's always a blessing. Also my website, www.kingshipmindset.com. But even more so on TikTok, up and running TikTok. You guys can just go there, collect some gems. It's the kingdom version of the bro code. You guys can enjoy and just relax and just laugh, get to know me and all those things. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys soon. You guys be safe.